Days after the Supreme Court directed civic authorities to round up stray dogs in Delhi and the national capital region within 8 weeks, the ripple effect is being felt beyond the capital, also now to the south of India. The Apex Court's intervention came after what it called a very disturbing report on the death of a 6-year-old girl due to rabies. The relocation order aimed at curbing attacks has drawn sharp protest from animal rights groups who warn that it could backfire. You can hear the screams of the child. Of course, we didn't want to show you that, but that's the reality. Despite the objections, at least 2 other states have already indicated plans to follow suit. In Tamil Nadu, the Madurai bench of the Madras High Court observed that the Supreme Court's order on shifting stray dogs to shelters should be implemented in the state as well. The remarks came during hearings on stray animal-related petitions, including one on street dogs allegedly biting devotees inside a temple. The state's stray dog challenge is backed by alarming data. Consider this. In the year 2023, Tamil Nadu recorded 4.4 lakh dog bite cases alone. Now, this is in 2023 alone. Among southern states for the 5th consecutive year and the second highest nationally. This accounted for over 13% of all cases across the south. In 2024, Tamil Nadu also saw 43 rabies deaths, the highest in southern India, making up 31% of the region's toll. Meanwhile, in Tamil Nadu, Senior Minister K.N. Nehru of the DMK said that Tamil Nadu government will remove stray dogs. Of course, activists are trying to push that back. They are not in favor of what is being recommended. Meanwhile, let's look at the neighboring state Karnataka. Bengaluru's civic body had also drawn up plans to manage stray dogs, including vaccination monitoring and microchipping to store inoculation records. But limited capacity in the animal welfare sector has stalled the progress of this plan. Now, Karnataka reported 139 rabies cases in 2024, the highest in the south, accounting for more than half of the region's total number. Dog bite numbers are also amongst the highest, with 2.09 lakh cases in 2023. In the Karnataka Council, BJP member Ravi Kumar raised the growing street dog menace during 0 hour, citing attacks on people, including Sitappa, whose life was endangered, and incidents involving small children. He urged the government to take prompt action. Overall, the southern states reported 269 rabies cases and 132 deaths in 2024. 24% of all cases and over 73% of all rabies deaths nationwide. The big questions remain. Will the Supreme Court's approach be adopted nationwide? Can it be adopted? Is it feasible to be adopted 8 weeks and shifting all of them to shelters? Can the states act without crippling animal welfare efforts? And moreover, will Tamil Nadu and Karnataka lead the South in enforcing stray dog relocation but in a scientific fashion? Can high bite states like Tamil Nadu curb cases without animal welfare backlash? Is the South's high rabies toll linked to poor stray management? Let's talk to the experts as to what is the solution. The conundrum between sending all of them to shelter homes and as against human beings who are being bitten and mauled in many cases. What is the way out? Sudha Chandrasekhar, chairperson of Sounds Animal Welfare Trust Tamil Nadu, is joining us, and also Ramanath, managing trustee, Lara Animal Rights Trust. A very, very warm welcome to both of you. Thank you so much for joining in. Sudha Chandrasekhar, let me come to you first, ma'am. What is the way out? I mean, I want to know that, the Honorable Court, of course, I'm no one to pass comments on that. But let's look at the stray dog population, or free roaming as they are called, dogs, both in Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Delhi, NCR, wherever. To say, let's send them to shelter homes, lock them up into shelter homes, to say that the streets are free of stray dogs, I don't even want to go into the moralistic, humane, inhuman question, but I'm asking you, Ms. Chandrasekhar, about the feasibility of it all. Where is the money? Who will manage it? What is the roadmap? What is the plan to manage this, Sudha?
So actually, in COVID time, government concentrated in only humans. Dogs have left without food, birth control, vaccination, so that the population also increased. So we to get them in control, we have to do birth control, but it is not possible to relocate them in one place or shelter them in one place.
Why, Sudha? Why do you think it's not possible?
You need more funds. You need
Okay.
more shelters for that.
Right. So, are there enough shelters at all right now? I mean, you work in this field. Do we have enough shelters, Sudha?
No. Right now, all are overload.
Okay, they
In
are
Chennai,
overloaded.
everywhere.
Right.
Yes,
So
yes.
there are not new. Let me go to Ramanath. Ramanath, the thing is, what the sense I get from what Sudha Chandrasekhar said was that the
Yes.
animal
Yeah.
birth control, ABC,
We can
has been, just listen to my question, sir, has been mismanaged to a great extent. She gave me the example of COVID. We all know what happened. But if animal birth control, which is the need of the hour, where you do not neuter but absolutely kind of vaccinate the dogs, then don't you think this problem, which is staring us in the face as if it's the biggest possible, tragedy which is facing all of us human beings, don't you think that would have reduced, Ramanath?
very much. You mentioned the word mismanaged. I can say it has not been managed at all. The government has miserably failed, both the central government and the state government. And solution cannot be given inside the four walls of a courtroom. The solution has to be something outside. It has to be discussed. We have discussed the problem. The judges have known the problem, but have they discussed the solution? Absolutely no. Yeah, see, no project can succeed without the participation of the people. That is where the feeders come into play. Where there are feeders, there are absolutely no problem because the dogs are well fed, they are not aggressive, they are happy. Dogs are happy with human beings are happy with the dogs. The real problem arises where there are no feeders because the dogs are hungry and they are aggressive, they are not in a good mood. And likewise, the human beings hate dogs and the dogs hate human beings. There's a conflict. Again, the feeders play a very, very important role in controlling the population.
Right. Mr.
Where
Ramanath, let me also stop you. Apparently, there are 1.8 lakh stray dogs in Chennai. That's what the
okay,
corporation has said. Only
okay,
27% have undergone birth control, sir.
yes, that is right. Because
Why? Why?
as I made an opening remark, no project can succeed without the participation of
Sudha,
the.
would you like to, so let me come back to you. Sudha, would
No,
you like
no,
to take that up? No, sir, wait a minute. Let me also bring in the other guest. Sudha,
Yes.
if 27% are only of the dogs have been given birth control vaccination, it is a
Yes.
very despicable number, very small number. Mr.
Yes.
Ramanath says no project can succeed without the participation of people, of human beings. Please tell us that why is the number so small? What is the problem? Are the local authorities not interested? For them it is last priority, or they do not include stakeholders, Sudha?
both.
No. Yeah, both. Actually, government mistake only. Totally, it is a government mistake. We cannot present, community dogs. Nowadays, cruelty also, many cases are coming, ma'am. Per day, I'm receiving 30 to 40 cruelty cases. So, cruelty are more, and dog bite and everything is more now.
Mr. Ramanath, there was also talk about euthanasia, which Kerala, there's been a big argument about it and should they be given. Now, some of the animal lovers feel fine. If it is about today, in some paper it said that the roads are for us to walk. We cannot have, a dog pouncing on us and mauling us. Point taken. If it is my
No,
child going to school, wait,
no.
please listen to
Who
my,
has said the rights are
Mr.
only for
Ramanath,
human?
Mr.
Okay,
Ramanath,
now,
let me
yeah.
finish. Thank you.
Sorry.
So the thing is
See,
that,
see,
sir,
who has
please
said the
listen to me. Sir, please listen. I have not finished, sir.
Okay, yeah.
I'm saying that, you know, fine, if it is a battle between human being walking on the road or the dog walking on the road, my question to you is that isn't it true that today we have come to this situation because we have allowed this situation to fester, Mr. Ramanath?
Yes, you're absolutely right. No animal lover, no dog lover want dogs on the road. The solution lies with the government and the people. The government should work in tandem with the dog lovers in whichever area they are. And if, as I told you, the feeders play a very, very crucial role. Because of the proximity with the animals, the feeders are able to secure the dog without any issue. Say there are 50 dogs in a colony. The feeders are able to secure all the 50 dogs, have them vaccinated, send them for sterilization. Where there are no feeders, the dog van comes, the dog catcher comes. Out of 50 dogs, 48 dogs disappear, run away, and hide, and the dog lovers hide them inside. So the real solution is people's participation, and the government should also participate.
How will
Now,
the
I have
people, how will the people participate, Mr. Ramanath? Can you elaborate on that?
I have told you the feeders are, you should work it, the government should, administration should work in tandem with the feeders. Then the issue is solved. Now, in my colony, I have sterilized all the dogs and, vaccinated all the dogs, and the colony people are happy. Earlier, they were all, scared of the dogs. Now I assured them they're taken care of. So the colony people are happy, the dogs are happy. If that happens in every colony, you find the solution. Now, I have a question. Now, the judges have said, put them on shelters. How many shelters they have planned? 100
Exactly,
shelters?
exactly,
Now,
exactly.
instead of 100 shelters, you plan for 100 ABC centers,
That's what.
sterilization centers.
Yeah, that's
You,
what
you, you
yeah,
want, you
yeah.
want. Okay, now overnight you can't do it. You can't create that much of infrastructure. So what you do is get the help of the schools, the government schools, and also the private schools during holidays. Use the place for sterilization. So you have not 100 sterilization centers, you have many of them.
Right, but maybe it's not the priority of the local authorities, sir. It is
That
very,
is
very
no,
clear.
yeah,
They
no,
don't care. Sudha
you are
Chandrasekhar,
hitting
I
name
want
on
to. Sudha
correct.
Chandrasekhar, I want to, sir, let me also give a chance to the other guest. She's there.
Yes.
Sudha, I want to ask you, why has the
Yes.
ABC program been such a failure, Sudha? Tell me, what is the reason?
Not failure. We have to do in all in systematic thing, ma'am.
Okay.
Like area wise, we have to do like 3 months once, every 3 months once, like polio thing. We
Or,
have to do this. Same thing in government schools. We can do birth control and make them rest in that same area. We can release them in that same area. That will be more comfortable for the area people and to government also. It will be very comfortable, I think, because catching and taking to another area and bringing them back to same area, it is very difficult, and they are escaping also, many things happening, and they are very no they are going to trauma also.
all right. Ramanath, sir, talking about trauma, some of the activists are saying that according to the ABC rules 2023, you know, permanent relocation is also equivalent to cruelty. Is that right?
Absolutely
Ma'am,
no.
1 minute.
Sorry,
1 minute.
relocation. Yeah, no,
What
no.
they,
No, sorry.
No,
The
Sudha is
dogs are
finishing. No, no, wait.
yeah,
Sir,
yeah, yeah.
we
Sudha,
look
go
at
ahead.
in this.
Sudha,
No,
go
no,
ahead.
just a minute. Yeah, yeah. They born in India, name India. So what eligibility needed, ma'am? They have all rights to live here. Only humans did all the thing, no mess up. We don't do regular vaccination, and we are not treating them in good way. So what they will do? They again they will no whatever we are giving them, they give it back. So that is what is happening.
All
So
right.
every schools they have to teach like a good touch, bad touch. They have to
Located in
teach
some other
how
place.
to behave
It's
with
very important.
animals and how to treat animals.
Very well said, Sudha. That's a very practical kind of an approach that they are giving us back as they are treated, and children, it should, the
And
education
and
should
I'm
begin.
giving permanent solution. It will be very slow, but there is no way we cannot do any. No shelters cannot be done in immediately in 8 weeks. It will take years to
All right.
plan them and to set them. It will take
All right.
years to do.
Okay, Ramnath
That's
sir, you were answering
yeah.
about permanent relocation. Is it a form of cruelty, sir, according to
No, because if you
ABC rules?
relocate in a different place, if you put them back in a different place, it's total cruelty, 100% cruelty, because the dogs do not know where to wag their tail for their food, for their water. They are in a strange place, and the local dogs will fight with them. They will not allow them to be inside. They will be fighting. There will be a lot of injuries, and there will be so much of noise barking at each other. Dogs fight. There will be
Okay.
more problem for human beings in the colony.
All
If you
right.
put the
Now,
dogs in the same
yeah.
place, the dogs are comfortable, human beings are comfortable.
Okay, sir. Ramanath, sir, I'm going to ask you a question which a lot of viewers have asked me to ask. My
Go ahead.
child goes to school, says hello to the stray dog every day, says
Yeah.
hello, Tommy, Johnny, whatever, and stays there for some time, goes to school, comes back. Suddenly, one day, my child is attacked. People are asking, and she is mauled. Why?
It does not attack
Ma'am,
one
can
fine
I?
day.
Sudha,
The
wait a
dogs,
minute. Sudha, let
Yeah.
Ramnath sir finish. Go ahead, sir.
the child and the human beings are friendly. The dogs, there's no reason for the dog to be aggressive on one fine day. Absolutely no. That's why I answered in the beginning itself. When there are feeders and the children are happy with the dogs are happy, and there's no chance of that happening. Where there are no feeders, where there is no love shown to the animals, that is where the dogs become aggressive. That has to be known. And one more, the main point I want to say is, of all the animals that are on this earth, dog alone, and to an extent cat, God has created a bonding between dog and to an extent the cat, and no judges or no human beings can break it away.
Sudha, you were saying. Sudha, come in, Sudha.
Yeah. Yeah, from childhood, I'm feeding and no, ma'am, I'm doing all the activities, but I don't feel they are very aggressive. You have to teach the children how to behave. Instead of showing stones and sticks, you have to give them a biscuit. That is more than enough. Simple. So we have to be very practical, ma'am. Nothing
Okay.
can be done.
Talking
All slow
about
process.
biscuit. Talking about
Yes.
biscuit. They also say that X person feeds the dogs in the colony every day, gives bread and milk. Suddenly that person is traveling. The dogs attack me because it looks for food at that time, 8 a.m., when that feeder comes and feeds. But the feeder is traveling and it attacks. Can that happen, Ramnath sir?
It cannot happen. It cannot happen. If
Okay.
you miss a meal for one day, the dogs never does not become aggressive. Absolutely, they all stories created by dog haters. Absolutely, it does not happen. The dogs can survive without food for more than 10 to 15 days. It just cannot happen.
All right, so we are showing some visuals where a child is on the swing and the
Yes.
dog suddenly charges towards it. I know that you cannot possibly, you were not there, but can, can we possibly describe what may have gone wrong for this attack to have been
What has
initiated?
gone wrong? These parents should be asked. Why the parents have left the children unattended? Supposing if the same a vehicle has run over the child, you will ban the child. You
No,
ban
no,
the vehicles. You will stop the vehicles. See, we always have a tendency to pounce on the vehicle, whatever it is, whether it is an animal,
no, but
whatever it is, a
here,
dog
okay,
or what.
I take your point, but why do you think the dogs have attacked the child here?
The dogs have attacked the child because, as I told you, there's no rapport, there's no love between humans and dogs in that particular place. The dogs are hungry. The dogs are unintended. The people in the colony hate the dogs, and the dogs hate the human beings. That is the main reason. You establish a rapport by feeding them, being showing affection to them. This does not happen. It does not happen in my say. I have been living in my colony for the last 70 years. Okay, I have friends who are all animal lovers. There's not been a single case of dog attacking in my colony. If that can happen, it cannot happen in any other colony. It happens in colonies where there are no feeders, where people do not show affection towards dog, and the dog is going aggressive. See, I agree with you, Sudha, and you agree with me. No, I show affection to you, you show affection to me. The logic is
Yes.
simple. It's sheer common sense. Even a wild animal, you show some affection towards a lion or a tiger. Even the tiger does not attack you. And why you say about all about the dogs in the city? I don't understand. See, people fail to see the light,
So the
and
yeah, so the basis of it is love, mutual respect,
love, nothing but love.
nothing but love. What a lovely thought, Mr. Ramanath. So you are totally against permanent location. Before I let you go, what do you think should be recommended for so many dogs on the streets, sir?
Yes. Instead of looking for 100, it can be summed in one line. The solution lies in one line. Instead of looking for 100 shelters, look for 100 sterilization centers, ABC centers. You can't create them overnight. You take these schools, government schools and private schools, or other places, or Kalyana Mandapam or whatever, marriage halls, okay, and have them cleaned up. Do this during the holidays. Have doctors come in, do
But then, but
sterilization,
Mr.
and
Ramanathan, I'll ask you, isn't sterilization also cruel, neutering cruel?
you inflict pain on the dog, and the dog do not know why you are inflicting pain, and you are locking up the dog for a couple of days, which they are not happy. Ultimately, the end of it, when you want to leave the dog again on the road, the dog has established a rapport with the people whoever has done the surgery. They are not very happy going back. So that is the kind of affection shown by the dog.
All right.
So it is, yeah, you see, you cannot call it cruel. It's a little, the pain is there, but it's, they do it, with a small,
All
keyhole
right.
surgery.
Okay.
Those days
Okay.
of open surgery is all,
All right.
old
Okay.
method.
All right. So
So
I
it
want to
really,
ask you.
you cannot call it cruel. You cannot call it cruel.
All right. So I want to ask you, rabies. A lot of children, lot of people are dead because of rabies. Whatever little I knew, sure, if I'm bitten by a dog, you wash it with soap and water. I do not know how many people know. Then you go for a shot. The thing is that why do these deaths happen? Is it because they ignore it? Is it because they don't see a doctor? Because to say, oh, stray dog is equal to rabies. Don't you think that is also wrong, Sudha?
Yes, even cats, they are nowadays they are telling for cats also, ma'am. Actually, we have to take immediate medicine. Like, no, we have to go immediately to hospital. Don't delay. Actually, once you clean up the thing, wounds, and immediately go to hospital and do the vaccination.
Right. Okay. So, Mr. Ramnath, which is very clear that apart from sterilization, they also need to be vaccinated. Anti-rabies is very, very important because this
Yes.
data is not only, sir, about dog bites, it is also about rabies deaths, sir. Many in Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu
No,
seems to be really doing
see,
very badly when it comes to rabies as well as dog bites, Mr.
because,
Ramnath.
yeah, the government participation is not enough, and
Okay.
the government does not recognize the services of the dog feeders enough. And you're talking about vaccination. Whenever we do the surgery, whenever we pick up the dog for sterilization, we also vaccinate them and put them back.
Right.
And in the school where my daughter was studying, there are about 25 dogs. Some of the parents who did not want the dogs to be thrown out. I took the mic and I told them, as long as all the dogs inside your campus is all vaccinated and sterilized,
No,
as
but
long as the dogs
yeah.
are inside, they will not allow unsterilized or unvaccinated dogs inside your campus.
But Mr.
So,
Ramanath, let me tell you, Mr. K.N. Nehru, senior minister
yeah.
in the DMK government, says we should send the strays to shelter homes. This is the government.
Yeah, they are dog haters all over. They are not sensitized. The school does not teach them, compassion towards animals. That's even the court has said the schools must start, teaching compassion towards animals. And India is a country where we worship all gods, all animals, along with the god and goddesses inside temples, and we show, you know, uh, anger towards animals outside the four walls of the temple. That's very, very, very sad.